bears. Am I right?
Shablamo.
There's these creatures in the woods that could rip off a
Chase
car
is trying to
door.
pretend to be frozen, but his smile keeps getting bigger. He doesn't realize it.
Chase, respond
He thinks he's
if
cool.
you like girls. Oh, the truth comes out. You heard it here first, folks. I put first and folks together.
Chase,
I have a stroke.
stay
later on.
silent if... Oh, never mind. Oh, you avoided that. Good job.
Stay silent if you support human trafficking.
I was going to say stay silent if you think the Wingstop incident happened.
No, I fully embrace it now. Sometimes we just need to correct our wrongdoings in life and move forward and grow and progress as we mature. And, as white individuals, I think there's a lot of ignorance that we harbor and that we were born into. And I'm learning new things and progressing
Jeez,
as an
I didn't think I would activate your white guilt for a second. God damn.
Hey, I'm here to express. I am deeply sorry. I apologize. It will never see the light of day because I don't even think Riverside kept the recording.
Here's the real question: are you guys growers or showers?
Throwback.
Depends on how much Jameson's involved.
I'm 100% a grower. It's actually amazing how much I can pull off.
You pull it off. Mine stays attached.
We know. Hood and all.
Hood and everything. You got that shit that you were born with.
Yeah, I'm both. I've got one to show and one that grows.
All right, how
I got two of them. I keep them in a box. I show them.
What is the measurement of the show? And you can't measure foreskin. We're not doing that.
Did you just ask me how long I am when I'm soft?
Yes.
in the whitest way possible.
Yeah.
How cold is it?
How cold is it? No,
like
room temp. It's room temp.
Room temp? I got solid half inch.
Jesus, that's a lot.
It's a lie? Yeah, it is a lie. I've seen the beacon.
I said a lot. Oh, he has seen.
I've seen him.
I think
soft.
mostly all my close friends have. That's why I said how much Jameson's involved.
Okay. Pause. No Diddy. I'm about to talk about more dicks here. I think Trey and Chase are the only ones whose dick I haven't seen, but Trey and Gann have definitely seen my dick, and Chase has definitely seen Gann's dick. So Chase, show us your dick, please.
20,000 subscribers, and we'll start an OnlyFans.
No thanks.
On God, swear. 20,000 subscribers, OnlyFans.
Yeah,
How
I would
about
just
only
no.
tans? We all compete to see who can get the tannest. And
I win.
I win, dude. I got so sunburnt over the weekend.
This is
It's
me.
actually
This is
killing
me
right
with
now.
like, the lights do not help me right now, but this is me.
Yeah, you're not really helping
With no
yourself
tan.
out.
That's
Alright,
you
if you
with
guys would've saw
zero
me-
sun exposure over the last 7 years.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you would have seen me before the Navy, I was a tan kid. I was always outside, or like with my ex, we would like just tan at the pool. Because what else are you gonna do to appease somebody just to get some
Get a
fucking
day
Mickey?
job.
You know,
Yeah, seriously.
I was in high
These
school.
unemployed motherfuckers, I swear.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the Navy working in the gallows of the ship really took away my fucking tan.
Yeah, I feel like I was part mole. Just like,
You know what's crazy? it's gotten to the point where people online think I'm both white and a woman because I have long hair in my profile picture, which is crazy because every time I'm just like, check again, they're just like, well, whatever, you're stupid.
Well, when to be fair, when I was doing like the anime filters and I was throwing randoms like profile pictures and selfies or whatever in the filter, I did Adrian, and it just gave me all girl anime results.
See, but that's different than somebody looking at my profile picture. Like in this picture, I've got stash and chin beard. Okay, like
some girls
you
have
click
that
on
too.
it, you're like, that's
hey, don't
you're
don't
like, that's
discriminate
clearly a fucking
here.
dude.
We're progressive.
We don't,
Insurance.
but clearly, I'm a fucking dude.
Well,
And
hey,
it's not.
do you-
It doesn't
Adrian,
anger
do you
me,
have your
but it makes me
pronouns
laugh.
in your bio? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know?
I do that so people who are just like, because I argue with people who fucking hate women. Because why do you hate women?
Yeah, grow up.
Yeah,
Be a man.
But like they'll always be like they always try to take the "you're just a woman, shut the fuck up" misogynist take, and I'm just like, check again, and then they just like and then never respond because now
Kill
they
'em
feel
with
dumb,
kindness.
and then they'll be like, oh, you got pronouns in your bio. I don't put pronouns in my bio, and I'll be like, you just use pronouns for yourself.
Yeah, it's
You just use pronouns for me.
What I do to that now is I just call them by the like the opposite pronouns of that I know they would go by, but I call them the opposite ones, and then it's just literally what's the word?
Malfunction. You just malfunctioned.
Jesus Christ. Malfunction. You
Speaking
see
of
them.
which,
You see them. You see the breakdown. Oh, okay. Anyways, should
You
we
just
sync?
see the gears stop turning in their head, is what Chase is trying to say.
Yeah,
just like-
exactly.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Something Original podcast. My name is Adrian, and today in our lovely virtual studio, I'm joined with our other host.
Chase.
and Gannon. Welcome, folks.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
146th episode. We're edging 150. No come.
Or period.
You chose those words to say. That's crazy. You chose that exact structure of that sentence to say.
We've been doing this
You
for like
chose that
3
word
years
purposely.
now. We've been doing this for 3 years. I feel like I'm running out of things to say. With every episode being 100, an hour long, sometimes edging two, you run out of things to say. And you know what?
That's
gotta
like saying
keep up-
moist.
Are you a baby?
It just sounds so that and like, well, flaccid's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
How about that?
Because like if you use
understand
flaccid
that?
for like non-dick things, like it's hilarious.
I
what
don't
are
think
other
any
gross words?
word upsets me unless it's being used in the wrong context, and then I'm like, ugh. We were watching a show that was like, I want you to defile me. And I was like, in the context, like, no.
What do you want?
Outside
porn?
of
The
context,
fuck?
no. It was just like, you know how these shows they get fucking fucked. They fuck.
Fuck.
They're fucking.
This guy's watching porn. The only time defiled should be used is in the context of like the dung eater from Elden Ring or
Now, if
something.
I'm
You know,
watching
that
porn,
kind of
I'm
context.
skipping all that. I'm not listening to them talk. I'm to.
You know, I skip through porn just for the conversations.
Yeah, the plot sometimes goes crazy. It never does.
I bust a nut to normal
Honestly,
human
no.
interactions.
No. 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 I
It's
like
the
it
new
though.
wave.
Back in the day, I saw it a lot. Pornhub would put on or people would upload like Call of Duty clips to Pornhub. I honestly would watch them. If I saw one, I'd click on it and I'd just be like, "That's so fucking funny."
I think about that sometimes because specifically, I remember this was like one of the weirdest things ever when Black Bear dropped one of his albums, like, I think it was like 2017, 2018. He put one of his music videos on Pornhub. I was just like, before they like cleaned it and put it on YouTube, I was just like, what the fuck?
If you're searching Black Bear in there, there's deeper issues.
No, he
No,
posted
if
like
you
the screenshot
if
of
they
the
just
music
pop
video
up
there.
on the feed.
Like he posted the screenshot of like the video on Pornhub, like, and posted. I think it was like a
and
story.
It'll
or
just
something.
like be in the top like videos of the day too, because a lot of people are like looking at it. It'd be recommended sometimes,
Or YouTube just as free.
I don't even use Pornhub.
but I don't think it was on YouTube yet. I think that's what Adrian was saying. It's like if you wanted to see it
Yeah,
first,
it was like-
you had to go to Pornhub.
Yeah, because like the music video, the music video had like tits out and stuff. That's why it was on Pornhub first, and then they, censored it, put it on YouTube. But it was just like all that work for just to end up putting it on YouTube anyways. Like,
I think it was like it's
Doesn't
just
make any sense.
marketing, It's just like sometimes you just got to do something new, something quirky. Will it work out in the long run? I don't know.
I just feel like sometimes I think with some of these like companies that do marketing and stuff, like do they actually like talk to normal people? Because like it just seems like half the time their advertisements are just out of touch or just fucking stupid, like, or trying too hard. Like, have you seen the new Walmart ad? It's fucking atrocious. It's like this female bus driver, and like this one like little girl walks on the bus, and she's like, "Oh, your outfit's late." She's like, "No, we don't say that. We say 8." And I'm just like, "Oh, they're trying too hard." And then she starts asking them like other
Yeah.
things they say, like they said maximum aura. I was just like, "Oh, I want to stab myself in the fucking ears and eyes."
Yeah, no.
It's like they're trying to make a presidential campaign.
No, what's crazy is it's always like commercials or like video advertisements where it's just like, this is a stupid fucking ad. Or if it's not a stupid ad, it's just like a normal ad, whatever. But like most of the time it's just like you're trying too hard to like get people to buy this shit or shop wherever. But like social media like managers, have you seen with like some companies, I think it was like Lotus, like those people are fucking hilarious. Why don't you just get those people to do your commercials?
Well, it depends on the brand and stuff. Like if you're a big enough company, there's a lot more things that you have to be wary of. You don't want to step on anybody's toes. With like smaller companies, you have more.
Did you say
Whatsoever.
Lotus is a smaller company? Oh,
You
we're
can't step
actually.
on anybody's.
I'm making Sarah
toe.
watch that right now.
What?
Peacemaker.
Where?
Isn't that Peacemaker's mask?
Are
Just
you doing
without
a
that top
John
helmet
Cena
part?
joke right now?
I don't know what match you're talking about. Anyways. Yeah, I agree. Can't step on anybody's toes.
What were we saying?
Chase,
Isn't a
can
big
we bully
company
him?
Lotus? I've never heard of them in my life.
They're not like a high-end luxury. Like they're not like
I've heard of Lotus.
Lamborghini and stuff. But I feel like they're probably more on level with like maybe Alfa Romeo, maybe a step above like Alfa Romeo. I love Alfa Romeo as a company. That's a car I want.
I was gonna say, I think Alfa Romeo is about the same.
Speaking of Peacemaker, did you guys see Robert Downey Jr. got casted as Doctor Doom in the upcoming movie?
Segue, not very well executed. Speaking
Why?
of Peacemaker, in the DC comics, Robert Downey Jr. in the Marvel comic movies is Doctor Doom. Um, I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Yeah, because didn't you audition
Doctor,
for that role?
yeah, Doctor Doom is probably one of my top favorite Marvel characters. Like he's up there for me.
Did they give you a call back though? Like I thought you heard
I haven't
like you
heard
were.
back from. I haven't heard back yet. I'm sure it's probably lost in the mail or something.
Well,
But
I don't think a call can go
Hold on,
into the mail though.
Again, go back. What did you say about Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man as Doctor Doom, whatever? Say that again. I didn't catch all that.
Peacemaker, I was like, it's a bad segue. He said, speaking of Peacemaker, Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom. And I said, not a well executed segue. Peacemaker of the DC Comics, then going into Robert Downey Jr. of the Marvel comic movies.
Hold on. Here's where I can draw the parallel. Can you think of any other superheroes across the verses that wear silver masks?
Quite a few.
Well, name them. Silver Surfer is not a mask.
Yeah, it's not a mask. We're going to go with
I can find this.
Infamous Iron Man, which is actually where I was going to go with that next. Silver Mask.
Like an iconic silver mask.
Fucking Ant-Man. He
Yeah.
has a silver mask.
Ant-Man.
All right,
MF
no one cared about Ant-Man until
MF Doom.
M- I'll respect it since
That's
rest in
that's
peace,
probably
MF
just
Doom.
the only one.
Yeah.
Wait. I have my phone to back me up. Silver Mask.
Nah, you can't count.
Adrian's,
Can't count Ultron.
Adrian's trying.
Can't count Ultron because his whole body is silver. Doesn't count. It's not a mask. Shit.
Thor.
It might be.
Silver helmet.
Nah.
It's not a mask. It's a helmet.
War Machine. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, War Machine. We'll take it. We need anything at this point.
You were real confident, and then I was right.
Doctor Doom, Peacemaker. Even if you're putting them side by side, not a whole lot of similarities.
They both have a silver mask, though. Anyways, what do you guys feel about Robert Downey Jr. being Doctor Doom after he was already Iron Man for 10 plus years, coming back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe to be Doctor Doom?
I think it's not a bad casting, and I like Robert Downey Jr. as an actor, and I have enough common sense and enough critical thinking power that when I watch the movie and I enjoy the movie, I'm not going to be like, all I see is Iron Man. No, I'm just going to see Victor Von fucking Doom, because I'm not a fucking moron like the people everywhere that are just like, oh, I can't separate the two. I'm just going to see Iron Man. How are they going to explain his face? They're just going to fucking, the writing is going to act like it's not fucking Iron Man's face. Just deal with it. Like, or maybe they do. Maybe they follow the What If comic. No, this isn't really comic book accurate. Only if you follow the What If comic. But it's great. It's a good casting.
There's an infamous Iron Man.
Infamous Iron Man is Victor Von Doom taking over the mantle of Iron Man.
Yes.
So this wouldn't be the same thing of Iron Man being Victor Von Doom, like people were saying from the What If comic.
There's also a rendition where Tony Stark is part of like the Doom Council.
Yeah, I think that was the What If comic, maybe.
No,
which is kind of what it's based off of. But specifically, he's playing Victor Von Doom, which
Cillian Murphy
not a bad thing.
Crushed it.
He would.
Cillian Murphy would have been great. He would have been
absolutely
great too.
Destroyed it. I saw one where it was Jamie Lannister.
That would have been insane.
Jamie Lannister, the person that played Jamie Lannister, would have crushed it. I forgot his name, and I'm
It's
sorry
like
about that.
he's
But
Swedish, so it's like a
it would have
blah, blah.
because he's I can't remember Doctor Doom's what is his home country?
Latvia. He's a
Yes,
Latvian,
yes.
which people
Which would
say
be
like kind
cool.
of equate to Romanian, I guess, or something. But that's another thing people complain about. Oh, he's not accurate to that. Whatever. Latvians don't fucking exist, so
I'm excited
Almost.
for because it's
Stop
going to
crying,
be a
Charlie.
part of the Fantastic Four, like in the '60s. It's like taking place in the '60s,
mhm.
right? '40s or '60s, I think.
Yeah.
60s.
'60s. So I mean, even then, Robert Downey Jr. is still going to be playing a version
In a different
of
era.
himself who wasn't even born yet at that time.
Exactly.
You know. So I think it'll be cool, especially with
I'm excited for it.
Oh, who's the guy playing Mr. Fantastic? What's his name? Fuck.
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
I was trying to think of his name.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember the guy from Stranger Things.
The
What's his
Hopper?
name? No, the guy that's playing Johnny Storm. Human Torch.
Yeah.
The
It's
most
a guy.
recent season.
He was I
Most
forgot his name.
recent-
He was
Oh,
Eddie in Stranger Things.
Eddie. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Oh,
Chrissy,
you
wake
just, like,
up.
appeared on my screen, Adrian.
same. Same.
You just popped in.
Sorry, I had to let
I just took it around.
I let Charlie out. But yeah, I think all the castings are pretty good. I think the dude from the cousin from The Bear, I think he'll play a good thing.
Yes,
'Cause he's got kind of that like
that's cool. See, like
that rawness to him, you know.
Marvel
Like
has like an unlimited amount of resource to pull actors like that.
Mhm.
Like Eddie from Stranger Things, now playing the Human Torch. You got the cousin, who's not the actual cousin, but you know, in the Italian, the Bear. He's a cousin.
Yeah.
Playing the Thing. That's what I was hoping with Doctor Doom. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people that make that switch from DC to Marvel or vice versa, but it would have been cool to really see somebody else take the mantle of Doctor Doom. In
you
my
know who
opinion.
I was hoping
Because-
for that I saw somebody say, and it sucks because he's now in the MCU playing a completely different character. Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
What was he in Breaking Bad? What's his
Breaking
name?
Bad, yeah.
What's his
Gustavo.
character? Gustavo Fring.
Oh, Fringe.
Fringe, yeah. He would have been a great Victor Von Doom, but he's playing Sidewinder in what movie is it?
Captain America,
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, he would have killed it. I also think Gannon probably would have killed it. I heard rumors, dude, that you were like a shoe-in for it, but
Shoe in, shoe out, and one foot out the door. Yeah. That'd been sweet.
I was gonna say, unbeknownst to the public, that I actually auditioned for The Thing. I
can
got
see
past
it.
callbacks, but I got beat out by this random guy who just walks in and was like, "Yeah, I'm playing the part," and he got the part or whatever. But I was probably shooing.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm actually Spider-Man's stunt double. Me and Tom Holland, we go pretty far
Lies.
back.
Spider-Man's not that thick. Shut up.
Well, they have to use CGI to crop out my wagon, if you will.
Oh, bro thinks he's the opposite
They-
of Brie Larson now. You saw that, right? You guys heard about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? No.
Oh, I feel this is no hate to her, but
Negative
She's-
yards in the play, Chase. That's all we're going to say.
yeah, how they would have to use CGI to make yours look smaller, opposite for Brie Larson.
I thought Brie Larson was packing.
No, They made
Maybe
her.
in the multiverse string theory.
There's nothing wrong with
Maybe
her.
in a
She
different
just
world.
they people noticed
Yeah,
that they
she's
used
Nothing wrong with her.
CGI to give
It's
her
just
some more
everything that's
ass.
wrong with her.
I love Brie
Which is-
Larson.
She's not a bad actress or anything. They just use CGI to give her more ass, which is stupid, honestly. But whatever.
I thought she had some cannons. I know she has cannons, but maybe not the wagon.
Jeez, you're really fucking
All right,
going hard with Brie Larson right
baddest
now.
in the Marvel
Jeez.
universe right now.
Baddest
Elizabeth Olsen,
Gamora.
Scarlet Witch,
Scarlet Witch.
Gamora. What are we talking about?
maybe Black Widow.
the girl
'cause
from
everybody
Midsommar.
loves some ScarJo.
No. In the Black Widow movie, the
Pugh?
other one.
Florence Pugh.
The sister,
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the sister, right?
Yeah. She's in
Yeah,
Midsommar. A24
Yelena
movie.
Belova is the character's name.
She's literally in so much.
I could think I have
Yeah.
the Funko Pop for her somewhere. Let me see real quick.
I don't think it's gonna help me like pinpoint what she looks like looking at
Crazy
Funko.
how none of us have said Scarlett Johansson, but
Well, you didn't hear me when I said or or Black Widow because everyone loves them some ScarJo.
I didn't hear that.
But
Actually.
yeah, I do have a from Hawkeye, because she was in the Hawkeye show.
Oh, who's
Never seen it.
Hawkeye's daughter? Haley. She's dating fucking Josh Allen.
Mm.
Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm. Haley something. I can't think of her name.
Or Daphne Keene.
Are we just naming every
Is it Haley
girl
Seinfeld
that's in
or
the
something like
MCU?
that?
Of recent, like
Wait, was she in
now in
the Hawkeye show?
who? Daphne Keene.
Who are you talking about? Like, what's the character?
Well,
Whoever you were talking about, Chase. That's what I'm talking about.
she's like in the new Deadpool movie. I haven't seen the new Deadpool movie. Fact check it. I think it's Daphne Keene.
Oh yeah, she was in Logan, the daughter.
Well, yeah.
She's a X-23. Laura.
Yeah.
Actually, the chick who plays Hawkeye's wife too.
I can't remember.
She was
Oh,
also Velma
fucking,
in this live-action Scooby-Doo.
Spider-Man's aunt in this latest MCU.
Oh,
Marissa Tomei. Classic.
tomato. Yeah.
I'm sticking with that.
Guys, I'm literally getting
Elizabeth
married
Olsen.
next week. We need to chill.
You're the one who
Macy
asked this
asked me-
question.
I did not. Gannon did.
Macy asked me who my Game of Thrones crush out of like both like House of Dragon and Game of Thrones, and I said Rhaenys, and she looked at me with a different angle.
Like a bad angle, or
Well, she was just like, she's like older though. I'm like, yeah, so
I swing both ways, sister.
or Alicent.
She's
Hold on, wait.
bad. Yeah.
Was Salma Hayek in? Wasn't she in Eternals? Isn't she in the MCU?
Who?
You're really stretching with Eternals. No one here has seen that.
Madden Richardson is in there.
I
though,
watched the
and
Eternals.
He's
John Madden. Yeah.
no Richard Madden.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
in the
John
Eternals. The Eternals. I'm changing my answer. Salma Hayek.
You
She's
seen
technically
that?
in the. Eternals wasn't that bad, honestly.
Rob Stark was
It's
in
important.
the Eternals.
Yeah, so was Harry Styles.
He plays the Black Knight. Harry Styles plays Thanos' brother. That's crazy.
Honestly, Eternals wasn't bad. I liked
No, it wasn't bad.
Oh,
I thought
so
it was
it's
good.
important.
I'm the only one
It's
here that
important too.
Yeah,
it's
no, you
important
are.
too going into the rest of these MCU movies because with the big celestial at the end of Eternals, that's actually going to be more that people are going to fucking notice actually now in the MCU that it's fucking there, and that's where they're going to start getting adamantium from the celestial body. They're going to farm it from there.
I'm yeah, I thought it was cool. I liked it. I just feel
It was
like
a good
they just
movie. It was-
threw
it
in
wasn't
too
bad.
many characters that like made it like not appeal to the mainstream audiences.
Wait, Rob Stark's the Black Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I forget who he was, but he's in there. He was
No,
like
he
the main
is.
character.
He is.
Yeah.
It's in a
I thought-
post-credit scenes where they show him grabbing like the sword out
I
of the
thought it was
box.
Kit Harington was going to be playing the Black Knight.
Oh yeah, not Rob Stark.
Jon Snow.
Jon
Rob
Snow.
Stark
Jon
is
Snow. No,
Richard
Kit
Madden,
Harington.
who is the main character in Eternals. He was in like the majority of the movie.
He's not the Black Knight though.
I
Richard
can't
Madden?
think of who he was.
I think I know. Yeah,
He's like one of the main characters.
Yeah,
with
I'm
the
looking
laser
at.
He was
eye.
the
He's
main
like
character.
Superman.
Yeah.
He's like Superman.
Yeah, yeah. I see his face now. I'm like, oh yeah, I fucking recognize this
My
guy.
Rob
twin,
Stark.
some would say.
No, don't
No
ever
one.
lie to yourself again.
Literally never. Nobody.
Shiloh thought so.
She's saying that because she
and,
loves you.
Macy said I look like Channing Tatum, so.
I can see it. I mean, you're not
No, you
exact.
can't.
You're not exact, but I can see like where she could be seeing it from.
Yeah, Caucasian.
Yeah.
That's what I was. Icarus was his
that's
character
pretty much
name
it.
in
Round
Eternals.
head. Butt chin. Just kidding.
Wait till next week, bud. Wait till next week, bud.
We're both stars in Magic Mike. You know, it's
Just wait.
you got to start somewhere.
See this wind up? It's going to travel about 2,000 miles to you next week.
I'm here.
Then as soon as I see you, the charge attack's going to knock you up like 3 stories.
Well, you got to account for the altitude, so it'll probably be like 1.5.
No altitude, straight up. Wait. Altitude.
Think. You.
Carry the one.
Wait, isn't longitude horizontal? Or is longitude...
Longitude and latitude is what you use for like on maps and globes for like kind of like charting.
Longitude
that has nothing to do with.
goes vertical.
Or-
Longitude or latitude goes vertical.
But not vertical up. Vertical
Yeah,
just
it
across like a
follows
map
the
or a globe.
curve, goes pole to pole.
Well, then fuck the altitude. I'm knocking you straight up, dog. I'm talking
Altitude
3
is just
stories
like-
now.
Altitude is just like how high
How
you are
high
in the air.
something
Like the
is.
altitude of
Yeah,
a plane
okay.
will go up to like
I get it
2,000,
now, English
20,000 feet,
major,
whatever.
dude.
Linguistics.
Do you get it?
Come on.
So we're
I
not
don't
talking
know
about pasta
nothing
here.
about
It's just
spaghetti,
Chase.
dog.
Yeah,
I don't know
come on.
nothing about spaghetti.
Don't
I
even get me
fucking
started on
linguistics.
lobotomies. This
Let me just go make some linguistics.
we got a pasta maker and we got a lobotomy dude.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about lobotomies? I'll get in your bottom.
Your
You know,
your
Adrian.
family is full of odd jobs.
I got an odd job for
One
you.
majors in
nuts in your
lobotomies,
mouth.
the other majors in linguini. I don't get it.
What do you major in? D's?
Where do we go from here? Where do we go?
He would be a farmer.
Nuts
with
to mouth is where we
peas,
go.
Dog. First off,
I hate you.
I'm done playing.
And Gannon's a farmer. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're farming
So I cut
content?
hair. I cut sheep hair.
You mean shear?
Bah.
You don't cut sheep hair, you shear it.
I'm looking at both
shear
y'all.
it, you idiot. God.
Like Ed Sheeran.
I use shears every day of my life, bro.
No, you use scissors.
Well, you said you cut
No.
the
No,
sheep's
you-
hair. You
No, they
There's
use
scissors and
handheld
shears.
shears. There's handheld shears. Now I'm being silly.
Yeah. Stick with your linguini, motherfucker.
Stick with my nuts in your mouth. Got him.
You're a
They wouldn't
one-trick
stick,
pony.
bro. It'd be in and out. Like a good carry out up here
Oh,
in the
should we
Midwest.
get In and Out when you guys come out? Bar.
We've all had In and Out.
What? Well, Gannon doesn't have it anymore. And how often do you get it, Adrian?
Do you have Whataburger up there?
We'll get it like once every couple months.
No.
Please no. Don't you guys have Skyline chili in Colorado or some shit like that?
No, that's
No, that's
fucking
Ohio, big
Come on.
dog. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing.
I'm trying to remember.
It's so embarrassing.
Somebody from boot camp who's from Colorado told me about some shit.
There's Chiba Hut. That's
Oh,
like
it was like a
chips?
burger with like
Sun chips?
it was a burger with like green chili on it or some shit. I don't know if you.
green chili is native to Colorado, but
Yeah, it's like a
Verde?
burger. I think it's like smothered in like green chili
Wouldn't
or
it
some
be
shit. I don't know.
Verde?
He's telling me
no, it's green.
this is
chili.
like 8 years ago.
It's like
Green
custom.
chili,
No,
Verde?
it is a Colorado.
Like green chili
Verde
salsa?
is green.
Verde?
It's not a salsa. It's just
Verde
green
is just
chili.
green in Spanish.
Verde?
So
It's not Verde. I'm gonna fucking. I'll stand on 10 toes for this. I'll stand on business.
Yeah,
Verde
stand on
and
the
green
very
are the
edge
same
and I'll
thing, Chase.
Throw you off. Verde, homie.
Verde and green are the exact same thing.
It's green chili.
Yeah, green chili
Yes,
salsa.
green.
It's not salsa
Verde
though. It's
is
just
green.
chili.
Green chili salsa.
Verde is
bro.
green in Spanish.
It's not
That is
salsa
green in Spanish.
though. It's chili.
I know that, Mr. Linguini. I don't want to hear it from you. I'm done. Quite frankly. Mr. International over there. Acting like he's trilingual and shit.
Mr. Worldwide.
No, bro. What?
Dale. Did you guys hear about that? It's a university in Florida, FIU. Pitbull
I know. I
actually
go up
bought the
against them
rights
every
to
fucking
name.
year, and they suck.
He bought the rights to the stadium, and it's going to be the Pitbull Stadium, which is stupid because they're
like
their mascot's like a
Panthers.
tiger or something, or
Yeah, it's
Panthers,
panther. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
some type. Jeez, fuck,
What the hell, Gannon?
Dan. Don't do it again.
again. He understands
first
his
off-
power now. He's got that
He
look in
could
his
have
eye.
named it Worldwide Stadium. That would have been fire.
But it's not worldwide, it's just in Florida.
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide. He bought the names to name it. Why would he name it after himself and not like a nickname that's much better? That's like
His name
that's like
is
Bill
not
Gates
actually
buying.
Pitbull, though.
Yes, but that is like his stage
That's
name.
facts.
That's like
Yeah,
Little
but
What's
his
his
Wayne
name
name?
buying a
is
What's his real
stadium.
Worldwide.
name? Like, what's his real name? Like,
Yeah, what's his real name?
Paul Rubin,
What is this wrong?
Fred Durst,
I
Bob.
think- I think he has a very common name. It's
No,
like very generic.
Armando Christian Perez.
Never mind. Armando Stadium would have went brazy. Tell you what.
No, Mr. Worldwide Stadium or just Worldwide Stadium would have been fire.
I don't even know why you're so hurt from New Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey over here. Getting
Why do people
butthurt.
always? I hate when people say that because it's just like I have no connections to Jersey. I don't give a shit
we
about
all
the
know
state.
you do, though, bro.
Yeah, you were born there. I'm sure if we took a DNA test, it would show that you were from New Jersey.
That's like me saying
100% coffee.
that's like me saying how much fucking Gannon is attached to like Montana or something. It doesn't make sense. I don't give a shit about the
It
state.
doesn't
I
make
don't
sense
give
because
a
he's
shit
never-
about the
never
state.
been to
he's never
Montana.
been to Montana.
Put some
I've barely
respect
been
on
to
it right
Jersey.
now.
That's why I hate it.
You
Yeah,
could
but
say
you're
Fort Worth or Fort Wayne down there, and you could say Texas. I've been down to Texas technically like 10 times.
I don't like thinking
on
about
connecting
Texas.
flights down
Texas
there in
sucks.
Texas.
Texas does suck.
I drove
me
right
out.
to the northern part.
Why is
I
the
hate
state so
Texas.
big? And why is there like fuck that state? I don't know.
How
Why
is
is
your
there
state so big yet
bullshit
it's so crowded?
and
like,
not
if you-
crowded at the same time?
Like if
Like-
you drive, I've never done it because I purposely have always tried to avoid going into Texas because they say that if you go into Texas, good luck like getting back out. They say that drive is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because those roads are just start
It
fucking
takes like a
taking you
whole
south.
day to get through Texas.
Some of my favorite
My
traffic
sister had to
was
drive.
California though, because they got the
California. There's so many
'cause
freeways, dude.
they got that
It's
rule
annoying.
where it's like what is it like the movement of traffic? What is that called? Like if you got a bunch of people going like 90, they don't really, you know what I mean? As long as a lot of people are going fast.
Oh yeah,
What's that
as
called?
long as you're going with the flow of the pack, they don't
Flow
really give a
traffic.
shit.
Boom. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
like if everybody's doing 85, a cop's not going to pull one person over doing 85. But
America.
if everybody's
See,
doing like
that's American.
75 and you speed by doing 90, then yeah. But
Yeah.
also a lot of
That's why I go
actually
by.
people
I'm
aren't
like,
good
speed up,
with the fast
speed
lane.
up, go
My
faster.
sister had to drive from Florida, South Florida, to here, San Diego.
Dear
Took
Lord.
like 3 days
Yeah, I
with two
would
dogs.
Oh my god. Well, that's probably why it took 3 days. I could probably get it done in like a day.
Yeah. Well, her boyfriend was with her for the whole drive. Like he flew down and drove. But yeah. Texas, she said, having to cut through Texas was like the worst part.
Mm-hmm. It's just like so long, and it's like a desert pretty much. It's like
Speaking of cutting, mining, No Man's Sky lately, am I right, Adrian?
I mean, I don't. When we first played that game, I played a lot more than everyone else, so I just have a lot of everything. I spent a lot of units. I don't have much units anymore. I only have like 40-something million
I
units
do
left.
have a something scores for No Man's Sky if you guys want to dabble.
But you
Or
don't play it.
I do play it.
When?
I have yet to see you on. We haven't been in the same solar system for a
Yeah.
minute, actually.
Have you seen the Skyforge? Have you seen the Foundry?
Have you seen my cabin?
Well, I mean, I
Exosuits?
think I
Or-
can give an honest review because we played it before.
Yeah, but they've added new shit. Like
I know.
Bro,
more,
the mech is
more new
crazy.
shit. Like
I've
already built two
I feel like
ships.
I can get a vibe from it if we want to do it. We can also just do Elden Ring, Shadow of Erdtree.
Didn't we?
No, we
just
haven't. We just did Elden Ring.
That's. Do we have to? Because I feel like that's just easy score.
Wait, so Adrian, have you finished it?
No, but I can give it a very accurate score because I've fallen in
Accurate,
love with
as
Elden
in
Ring a
honest.
lot.
I appreciate that. Chase, have you finished it?
I'm at Radon still, but I'm pretty much there.
I've seen enough on TikTok that I.
Yeah, that's right. I've taken down the Prime.
You want?
I could
you guys
do
wanna
it if
Shadow
I
of the
had the
Erdtree
time
real
to
quick?
sit there for like 5 hours. I could do it, but I don't have the time to do it.
Try 3 hours straight. No big deal.
I saw a video of somebody that just kept parrying Radon, Prime Consort Radon, and then just hitting critical strikes with the Misericordia dagger, and was just dropping huge chunks.
People like that
And beat 'em in,
are
like,
built
20 seconds.
different.
Those are the true.
I want
Elden
to start
Lords.
using parry. I think I have the buckler shield too. I want to start using some
Eric,
parries.
dude, I would say go back to Church of Allah. That's what I was doing one day. It was legit like just parrying those little Godric knights. Just try to
Learning
get
how
down.
to, yeah.
But
There's
I
just
ended
certain
up-
attacks that you can't parry, and it's hard to tell which
Yeah.
ones you can and can't.
I think it's most like slashes and pierce moves you could probably parry.
There's also
Yeah,
I think strikes too.
there's also a cracked tier that you can get that like boosts your chances of parrying or doing critical damage from a parry.
That's why I want to get the Wagasashi knife dagger, because apparently that is very good for parrying with the Ash of War. And so
So
Pretty
what are
nice.
we doing? Are we doing a something scores, or are we just gonna gabagool?
we'll do it. We'll do something scores on Shadows of the Erdtree. We haven't done one in a while.
So I'm going to tell you guys right now, this week and next week and the week after, and probably the week after that, I'm not going to be on the games much.
You're not on the games much now, so
I know
yeah, what's
because
the difference?
I've been it's been busy. I'm getting married.
Bro's acting
This
like
man
he's
was
building a rocket.
hung over for like 20 years.
I was hung over.
Yeah, the hardest things you got to do is
I was
drink
hung
and
over
write a
on
vow.
Sunday for going out until like 4 in the morning on Saturday.
I think there's a difference between like, don't mean to be that guy, but civilian hungover and Navy hungover.
It was my bachelor party.
What's a hangover?
Yeah, quite frankly. Was it a good
I
time?
tell you this, I used to have the key
I had
to
fun.
not getting hangovers.
What is it?
I used to be so good at not, because it's simple. It's really simple, and most people won't do it because they won't think while they're drinking. But you just have a legit glass of water in between every drink, whether
I
it's a
did
shot
that.
or a mixed drink or a beer. A cup of water between you, and finish the water in between every drink.
I
What if you
was
have a whole bottle of champagne?
kind of doing that.
Drink a couple glasses of water after a whole bottle of champagne.
Okay.
I've
Cool.
had hungovers in the past like couple years drinking, but like in the Navy, I was hangover and throw up free every time I drank it. I would black out. I would show up to work still drunk. Gannon knows because I would get in trouble for it a lot. Because I would tell him right
Once
after.
took the watch.
Yo,
Don't even remember
drunk.
taking the watch.
I will clarify
that
though,
did
it was
happen.
technically my pre-bachelor party because it was literally just a coworker and his friends that I did not know, but we got drunk, so it was it. I blurred the names together. But yeah,
I'm telling you right now, Chase, after the wedding we had to go to at the end of July, I don't think I'm going to be drinking that much at your wedding.
it's an open
So you're
bar.
capping.
Night. So
You're capping.
No, yeah, you're
You're capping.
capping.
that's the. Did you
You're
say yours
capping.
is open bar?
It's an
I
open
thought,
bar.
actually,
That's
with
the
what you were
problem.
saying, Adrian,
The wedding I was at had an open
Actually,
bar,
with
and
what
I
you-
went and I buttered up the two bartenders.
Okay,
and the two
what's
guys
more-
were cool. And they
I thought you
got
were
me
Mr.
fucked
No
up
Hangover.
Yeah, I thought you were Mr. No
I thought-
Hangover.
I thought it was
because open
Let's
bar.
see this in action, Adrian.
I'm not grabbing water.
Oh,
Why not?
Oh.
It's an open
I
bar.
feel like
I'm
you
sure
guys
can
didn't.
ask for water.
I feel like you guys didn't hear me say 2 minutes ago that like in the past couple years I have had hangovers, but in the Navy, I used to be hangover free. I don't think
you
you
do
guys.
that again,
Just do that again if it's so easy.
Mr. Worldwide.
It is so easy.
You know it's so easy.
It's
There's
very
something
easy.
original scores.
Yeah, why are we not getting into that?
Because
I don't know because I wanted to pester you. Maybe
Yeah.
that.
you pest.
Jeez.
Add that to
You're
your
so aggressive.
lingua.
With your-
Add
your
that to your
hillbilly
menu,
shirt.
you linguini expert.
All right, something scores. Who's going first? I'm going first. We're doing Shadows of the Erdtree. I give it a 10 because even though I haven't gotten through, Milady. That's all I gotta say. I love that sword. I love the wing
a
stance
great
that
sword.
sword. That shit makes me feel so tough. But yeah, like I've just fallen in love with Elden Ring. It's one of the best games I've played ever. Miyazaki does not fail with the game. What else can I say? I have a lot of playtime. I've figured out and started learning so much about the game. Lore is the only thing I'm still kind of like about, but like just builds and stuff. Like I'm good with that. I'm trying out just random shit too, like that Swift Spear you find randomly outside of Castle Ensis. Like I've upgraded that to plus 24 and just started fucking around with that, and I'm like, I fuck with this. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I can spend hours just not doing anything but doing something at the same time. I love it. 10 out of 10.
As guessed as before, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 as well because favorite game of all time, extend upon it, still a 10 out of 10. I know people have been saying a lot of different things about what could happen. Honestly, if Godwin was the final boss, that would have been sick. But I think Godwin will have his time down the road. Either that or he'll just stay dead. I do enjoy the different mechanics they added. You got your Smith script weapons. You have a bunch of different Astro Wars that really change the gameplay for a lot of the weapons. You have what was her name? Rolana's cameo, which does like stance on the talisman sector. I thought all these there's a whole bunch of different factors that go into this DLC that I think really make it stand out from even the base game. And for like what, only $40 more, you essentially get a whole other game. I've beat Primer Dawn, slight flex, but there's still so much that I still have to do within the DLC. I get sidetracked a lot with games. These guys know it, and eventually I'll go back to it and I'll dive deep into it once again. But uh, yeah, solid 10 out of 10. It. I loved that you have the scatter tree fragments that add an extra kind of, not like mechanic, but build to the DLC. So it felt like not quite as you're going into beginning of new game or of base game first time ever playing. I felt that was there in somewhat of a respect again, because when you first play Elden Ring, it's like, wow, this game is brutal, and then you go into the DLC, whether you're a new game. I was a new game plus two when I went into it, and it's like you get that same sense of fear again, like, oh wow, all this is really damaging me. This is messing me up all over again, and if you're into Souls likes or if you're into the FromSoft games, you will feel that again with the DLC. And I've seen a lot of people say that a lot of the bosses are harder than any other game they've played. Quite frankly, but because I've seen some of the Bloodborne bosses, and one day, hopefully, Sony will let go of that because I want to play it. But yeah, 10 out of 10 for me. Send a text, Chase, and to you.
I'm gonna give my score at the end. I do have some gripes.
Well, yours is now. Your time is now. So
Yeah,
gripe it up.
I'm griping.
You
I
freaking
will.
grapefruit.
I will talk about.
Get it?
I will talk about how Elden Ring base game 10 out of 10 for $40. We get another 10 out of 10 expansion. I didn't save it till the end. I just wanted to throw that in there right there. Shadow Erdtree 10 out of 10. Fantastic addition to the base game of Elden Ring. Do I wish they expanded on the lore that I was personally wanting? I wanted to know what fucking Melena's been up to. I wanted to know like
She
more
burned.
about, huh?
Melina?
Yeah,
She burned at the
we
Erd
don't know
tree.
like where she came from.
Oh.
We don't know any of her backstory. There's a bunch of different theories, especially if you did
Yeah.
the Frenzy Flame stuff. You see that she becomes like the Gloomite Queen, or it's speculation, but that's pretty much what we can guess from what the cutscene shows us. She could be like the daughter of Marika, but she never truly calls Marika her mom, although all the other demigods who are her children call her mom, or mother, Uh, we don't know. But there's also Godwin, how he is like one of the most important characters, and he's dead from the very start. We see him in the deep root depths, but it's just like he's such of an important character, and you have this completely different like ending that you can get if you do Fia's quest that is tied to Godwin, but we just don't get any more information. I would have loved to have him be like the final boss of this DLC. I do like how they brought back Radon, how Moog was able to beat the allegations, respect. I was one of those people that was like, hey man, throw this motherfucker in jail. He should not be out with the living because we killed him. unfortunately. But see, it was like wrong. Like we shouldn't have killed him because he was doing nothing wrong. He was just being groomed almost. Anyways, I do love all the like little lore bits that we did get in the DLC. I loved how they expanded on the Frenzy Flame. I love how they expanded on like Moog and the Blood Dynasty, and how Mikola was like the biggest part of this, and Saint Trina. A lot of people just thought Saint Trina was going to be this person in the background that no one's ever going to talk about. But I do like how a lot of that stuff was built in, and when Miyazaki came out and said the map was going to be the size of Limgrave, maybe a little less, he was fucking lying. He was fucking lying. And even if it was, like, it is technically just a little bigger than Limgrave, there are just so many, like, underground passages. There's a completely hidden area that you can't, you just literally have to, like, it's not even listed on the map. You just have to, like, follow a path, and it takes you somewhere that the map doesn't even show. And oh, go ahead.
Or doing an emote in front of a certain statue.
Yeah,
and then unlocking a whole other part of the map.
Quite literally everything that you get and see in this DLC, there is something to interact with, and you get something from it. And like Adrian was saying, you get all these different like weapon types that don't like completely break the game. And a lot of it is just like the martial arts stuff, like that stuff I thought was, it sounded like, it was cool obviously when they announced it, but I was just like, how are they going to fit this in with Elden Ring? You know, it just doesn't seem like it could fit within the play style of Elden Ring. And then when you get your hands on it, oh my god. Oh my
It's so
god.
fun.
So much fun.
It is so fun.
I love it.
And it works.
Martial arts.
FromSoft needs the biggest fucking kudos in the gaming industry right now, because they can turn a game that felt like you could not expand upon it anymore, and then they were able to do that tenfold. And like we were talking about this last episode, Game of the Year conversation, if we could allow DLCs in the Game of the Year conversation, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree would 1,000% win it. 10 out of 10, great game.
I thought
Love
you
it.
said Cyberpunk's was up for
Been
Game of the Year
year.
last year or whatever.
No, it didn't win Game of the Year. It was they were trying to get it nominated for Game of the Year so people could choose it, but they wouldn't allow it in the nominations.
I think it's because it's crazy that they don't want to add DLCs into that category because, you know, like this DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree, would dog stomp a lot of the other games that come out. Whole games. And I think that's one reason they kind of limit to just straight up games. Because a lot of these bigger corporations, like, I see so many people excited about, this is personal opinion, but as a preface, Call of Duty. Like, you're not getting new content from these games. You're not going to get a whole... You don't have storylines to these. Like, you know, you got these guys on real... I'm really dissing here, but base level gamers that don't like stories or don't like any kind of sense of campaign within the games that they're playing, and these are the same guys who are like, it's a DLC, so let's not get it in with this. I think it's because it makes IGN sweat, knowing that everything that they say about all these games that they get paid to do reviews on fail. So
Miserably.
Oh, and by the way, game publishers or game devs, if you want your game reviewed for free, maybe slip in at $20, you know, here and there, but something
for
original.
free,
for free dollars,
for free $20.
Yeah, we'll do it for free, but we've got an upload fee.
We'll do
So,
it for free, but we are about to be homeless soon, so we need your money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
We'll
of it now.
record your
All
advertisements.
How much
we'll
is
charge
IG
you
paying
to put
you?
it in the video.
How much is IG paying you? let me.
Who?
We'll cut it in half.
We'll cut it in 3/16.
We'll take a cool 200 each. Call it a day.
I mean, we'll accept Groupon maybe, but we'll just have to see what the deal is.
I'll take a spa day. Pay for a spa day. Fuck it.
I just reach out. If somebody just hits
send me
the
to
DMs.
Disney for a day.
You say
Send me wine. Fuck it.
Chris Brown for a day.
What?
Are you Lil Dicky?
But anyways, so yeah.
Yeah.
Shadows of the Erdtree, 10 out of 10.
Flawless
Official score.
victory.
Also, I'm going to use my power as the official historian of something original scores. I don't know if I've done this already, but I'm going to retroactively change my Elden Ring score from a 9.9 to a 10. That's my job as official historian and record keeper of something original scores.
I don't know
So
when we
I'm going to use
approve
that
this,
power
Gannon.
to.
Yeah.
Who has all the list for every game that we've
more
reviewed?
like record.
I have the
keeper.
recordings. I can just trace back.
I have the
those
records.
recordings.
You'd have to go back through recordings to see which episodes we did it. I could just pull up the entire.
But the episodes
one-page
are published,
record.
and I made cool graphics for those. For the scores, actually, at the end.
Oh yeah, well I take everything at face value, so it's all off my memory and what I see happen.
See,
So,
it doesn't matter, Adrian, because I ended up even just rounding out the score for Elden Ring, so it is a
That's
10 out of 10. We scored it a 10.
My score retroactively changed. I'm using my power. I get to do that once a year. Use it on that.
sounds like a lot better than linguini, am I right?
Yeah. It's like chicken Alfredo.
Yeah,
No
speaking of chicken Alfredo, you can find us on all streaming platforms. I'm talking Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. We also have our Patreon, which is $3 a
Horrible
month.
segue.
That's right, only $3.
Wait, only $3?
Only $3 fucking
and
dollars a month.
With that,
You're
you
getting
get
inside.
essentially everything that you are seeing right now, seeing, hearing, feeling, right? In your chest, in your eyes, and in your nuts. That's
You said
right.
in your chest?
$3 a month. And you're like, wait, what's this $3 for? It's for donation if you want, but if not, totally chill.
Yeah.
Super chill.
We won't harbor any ill will towards you. It is just for us to not be homeless.
I'm not sure who Will is or why he's ill, but yes, it's only $3 a month, folks. Thank you guys for listening.
Back to you, Adrian.
Real quick, do you guys ever just find yourself randomly just doing the Kevin Gates emote? Just it's like Kevin Gates does.
I think there is a population of one that
Yeah.
does that,
I
and
don't-
we're all looking at him.
Yeah.
Wrong. Somebody did it at the Olympics before he set a world record for pole vaulting.
Hey,
Actually,
there's 2. No, 3 in the world. Kevin Gates, you, and the guy at the Olympics.
Take your opinion.
It's tough.
We'll vote it into the outro.
wow.
That was an Olympic pun.
Oh, getting your Olympic buns. Anyways,
Shout out the USA.
that's all we have.
Sorry. Anyways, that's all we have for today's episode. My name's Adrian.
And I am also...
My name's bitch ass Chase.
Let's just leave it with bitch ass Adrian. And I was, am, and will always be Gannon. Let's go. Whoa. Like the
Pete.
finger guns? Bringing it back.
Peace out, guys.
Fuck you both.